my people. How you all doing? Before I go to sleep, something I want to share with you. And before I do my meditation, I want to read out something that is on my t-shirt. It's about time. Time. Time is an illusion. Be the change you want to see in the world. As we all know, or those who know the science of dimensions, saying time is the fourth density. As we're in the third density, we're moving into the fourth, but then we have time as the illusion that is the fourth density. And really, everything is like a comic book. You know, everything you're seeing right now, this is the metaphysics of the reality of this matrix that we're in, that we're projecting, that we're creating. It's like everything is now. The moment. So the past, the future, and right now as I'm talking to you, it's just one straight film. But it's all snapshots. Like the negative, you see that negative of them films when we used to have them old cameras and we have the negatives, and you could look through the films and see snapshots. And as I'm talking to you, it's like every now, like pictures all rolled into one, and it becomes like a video. For those who do editing, you could see the timeline, but you could freeze on the timeline. As I'm freezing right now. And then my eye blinking is like another picture, like the comic strip. You open the comic book and it's going, and you can see like everything moving. So time is what we use to form that illusion of this video that is happening. So we can keep a count of what we call story types, archetypes of storytelling. That way we have the past, history, story. So high story. So that's the story on the top, the one on the back. When you put it up like that, it's going like this, and then you go like that. Then the history is on the top. It's the high story. And then you have the future. And then you have now, which is the story being told. Time, the greatest illusion. Should I say the greatest illusion? Or one of the greatest illusions? I don't want to go deeper in that. I just said before I sleep, I should share this. Or before I go do my meditation, because I get ready, I get prepared, like, okay, I want to go to sleep, and then a lot of you will do your prayers, you're touching base with your creator. That's your higher consciousness, because we're all going to sleep right now. We're going to go back to that higher consciousness. It's like replugging back to the source of the matrix before we come back into this matrix when we wake up in the morning. But in the night, we log off. And I wish you all sweet dreams when you log off. I wish you all to dream well. Like this book, The Power of Dreams. Yeah, I know all about it because I wrote it. And I could talk about it. You know, dreams help us to connect back to the source. And time, I'm going to read this from my t-shirt. I'm usually wearing one. I didn't wear one today. Let's see what it says. It's a good read. You know, time is an illusion. Be the change you want to see in the world. Love and accept the negative to turn it into a positive. Love and accept the negative to turn it into a positive. Some people are like, are you out of your mind? But everything is love, you know. That's the magic. That's the magic frequency. That's the magic word. That's the magic energy. And if you can make that your friend, you would move mountains. So if you could love the negative just to see it in a way of neutral perspective, don't fight it because it's already there. Of course, you don't want to be negative. I don't want to support it. I don't support it or say, take an action towards the negativity, but I respect and understand that it's there already. So the fact that I'm seeing it makes me want to be positive. So it becomes something positive, a drive that makes me want to be positive because I don't want to be negative. So I love the negative for that fact that it reminds me that I should be more positive because they're already too much negative. So let it be a constant reminder, like fear. Fear is a constant reminder that I just want to stay in love. The darkness is a constant reminder that I want light in my life. It's too dark, I can't see. I want light. Thank you, darkness, for letting me realize that light is so important. Light is so beautiful. I mean, without darkness, we wouldn't really know light the way we know light. Same thing. Be compassionate and forgiving to yourself, and to others. And happiness is yours. It's not a promise. I think it's physics. It's actually metaphysics is physics. It's physics of reality. You create your own reality with your thoughts and feelings. Those words have been moving around a lot. But I would say just to go deeper or lighter than that, it's just the vibration that you are is what you attract. So if you're in a state of complaints or sorrow or whatnot, you would attract something like that. State of sadness, a state of fear, you would attract that. A state of appreciation, a state of joy, a state of excitement, instead of love, peace, you would attract that. Your vibration is what matters. I learned a lot from great teachers, metaphysics, spiritual, energetic teachers like Bashar, look him up. Teachers like Abraham Hicks, look him up. Alan Watts, look him up. There are many more. If I want to go religious, I would say Jesus Christ. His stories and things he said. And a lot of the holy ones, a lot of the saints, the sages, the Sufis, they're all in the same frequency, guiding and directing us to that place of higher consciousness. Words are powerful. Yeah, words are powerful. They are. You say one word and it strikes an emotion in you, strikes a feeling. Someone said something and now you feel some kind of way. And it goes vice versa, the other way around as well. When you have an emotion, there's some words that are attached to that emotion that you just want to express. And if you say some word, if you think of a word, there's like an emotion attached to it already. That's based on your, maybe coming from your pre-programmed belief systems of the way you've actually seen that word. And this is something you can change also. If it's kind of like a negative emotion, you could change that to a positive emotion. I love this one. You are everyone and everyone is you. I always tell that to my son since he was like months old. Now he's 10. He's heard that like 1 million times from me. Like, you are that, you are this, you are that, you're everything. You're that. I would never stop saying it. As I'm talking to you all, I know that you are me and I'm you. However you want to put that, how deep or light you want to say it, at the end of the day, you would realize it. Share in the thereafter. I'm just talking to myself as I'm talking to all of you. I know I'm talking to myself, other selves of me that are unique in different ways, that would not do the things the way I do it because I'm unique. No one's going to be like me. No one's ever going to do it the way I do it. It's the same way with you. No one's ever going to do it the way you do it. And that's the beautiful thing about the world we're living in life. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle that we are different pieces, that no one piece is the same as the other. And without one piece, the whole puzzle is not complete and would not move forward, would not go anywhere. So every one of you is important. Every one of us is important to make that puzzle we call humanity. This is my piece. I'm this piece. I'm never going to be somebody else. And I will share this piece with you all. And the more I can be the best that I can be, the more I serve you. The more you could be the best you could be, as unique as you can be, the more you serve the world. That's what I want from you. That's what everybody wants from you. They may not be able to express that. They may not even know that. But give them time at some point, they would realize that. Because we're all changing and we want to change. And there's some people that don't want us to change because they want us to be the same way that we are, because it serves them temporarily, because they don't know that if we change to be our unique self, maybe we will serve them even better. They don't know that. A lot of people are getting estranged from family as well, But what can I say? We came here for the challenge. No one ever said it was going to be easy, but it can be. It can be. I'm going to read on. Aha. Everyone is you. Promote love, peace, and harmony. We are one. Unity is the key. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow never comes. So the only truth of existence is now. And that's what I started with time. I said time and the moment. Now is where the power lies. Now is where everything is, and it's like time is like each now. The yesterday is another now. It's like all pictures stacked up in one, like the negative strip of a of a camera. We used to have them old cameras then. So I started with that, and this line is actually saying it. Everything that did the highest truth of existence is now, just right now. And then now again. And then now again. And then another now. You see how it's changing? It's like we're jumping timelines, we're skipping timelines, we're moving timelines. Automatically, we're doing this automatically. Be present. Be present. Be aware. What does that mean? Just be aware of now that you're right here, you're fully here. You're not in memory like too much. You could go into memory, use it, of course. You could think of the future, what you want, but don't stay there like forever, or don't stay in the past and then stay in fear, because the past, we can have like things that make us afraid and we stay stuck there. Like, think of the past, when I went through that place, I fell in a ditch and I don't want to go there anymore. Like, that's the past. But every now is different. And you are new. You're different in every now. So we do our best not to get stuck in the past, but to practice, I guess. I can't say it's easy to do when you're used to it, or it's a program that you always do. It's challenging, but it can be fun. Challenges can be fun. To change can be fun. What do we have here? Be present. Your awareness and attention is paramount. Your attention. Now we're looking at the world and everything is trying to grab your attention. Your attention is like gold. You see commercials everywhere, advertisement everywhere, TV, entertainment, these, whatnot. Everyone's trying to get your attention because that's the money. Just be aware who you give your power to. Your attention is your power. You're paramount. That is so paramount. Thank you all for giving me your attention right now. And I'm giving you my attention. I'm giving you my power willingly. And you're giving me yours back. It's an exchange. So we show gratitude. It's a, co-creation. Thank you. I really appreciate this. And I know you all appreciate me. Those who do. Those who appreciate themselves and appreciate the world. But it doesn't really matter anyways. I'm giving you my attention because I love to. It's my joy to. Your perception and beliefs define your world. Because your perceptions and belief are what is going to create your vibration, your vibe. Because what you believe, something comes up and you think, how do I see that? And the way I see that is the way I'm going to think about that. And then when I think about that, it's the way I'm going to feel about that. Because when I think, I'm thinking of words and information, and that information have like vibration and emotions attached to it. And that becomes me. And then that becomes my magnetic field. And that's how I attract my matrix, my perception, how do I say this? My own creation of the matrix, my own illusion or my own creation, my beautiful illusion called my reality that is merged with yours as we are co-creating. With infinite love and blessings, I extend my wholeness to you all, a wonderful family, humanity. So that's on my t-shirt that I love. I love those words. And someone said, go live and just share before you go into your meditation. I want to talk about time. It's time. Time is an illusion. That's how I started. It's a beautiful illusion, a powerful one. Use it wisely. Enjoy your time. We have a short time here, and we're writing our stories. I give myself 150 years or 100 years, but I know it's a very short time also, but it's enough for a lifetime, but it's still short. So I want to enjoy every moment of it, and I pray for you. I wish you the same, the best, even better than mine. Enjoy it. Find ways to get and become that peace that you are from within yourselves, that love that you are from within yourselves, and that joy that you are. And then you feel yourself and you feel like honey. There's bliss. You breathe fulfillment. I am living a fulfilled life. And then you are in gratitude all the time. And then because you're in gratitude, that calls for more gratitude and appreciation and more wonderful living and wonderful life. Let me see if there's something else I could share. What happened right there? Okay, this one's very sciencey, technical. The Holy Science. I don't know how many of you know this book. I mean, I write books. And it takes me a while before I start reading a book. But, some books in my life just called to me. And there was a time, a book, I just went into a library. I hadn't been in a library for years. I don't really. And then I remembered when I was little, there was a book that I saw at the back of my mom's drawer or something. It had no writings on it. It was like just brown and looked old and everything. And I picked it up. I'm like, this is so interesting. And I opened it up. And it was a book for spells and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, what is this? And I started reading it and went through some few things. I'm like, okay. And then the book vanished. And then years later, maybe 15 or 10 years later or something, and I'm in a different country, and then I'm trying to write a song. And I'm like, you know what? I already written this song, but something's telling me I should go outside because I channel my words and information, like it just comes. And I was getting a lot, but I'm like, I want something new. And it's like, go outside. And I was walking outside and I saw a library near my house. I'm like, you know what? You don't really go into a library. Like, just go into this library and check it out. Go look for some old books. I'm like, old books? Like the one I found when I was little, like 10 years or 11 or 12 or 13 or I don't remember, 14 or 15. I think 14. It was so interesting. Like, yeah, maybe you could find. And then I went in and then I started gravitating towards something like that would be old with no writings. And I saw one and I picked it up and I opened it up to go read it. And then to my amazement, it was a book by Confucius, the Chinese philosopher. That was the first time I knew about this dude. I said, he's tall, 9 feet, he's like a giant. I'm like, who's this dude? I saw a picture and then I started reading the wise words and sentences. I'm like, whoa, damn. I did it again. I got a book like this again. And then some things stuck with me that is sad. And I was writing a song called The Truth with my crew, the Genesis Clan. That song needs to be out. I think it was out and it's not. I'm bringing them back out. That's going to be released at some point. Trying to hide the truth, but you got to let it show. If the gold is yours, you got to let it go. The truth is a key that would open up a door. Knowledge is the key, but it's naked without the wisdom. All right, so I got that from the book. Knowledge is the key, because I was writing it with MC Mighty. Rest in peace to my soldier, MC Mighty. he was writing the hook, and I came up with the last line and thought, nah, put that in because I just got this book from this Chinese philosopher, blah blah blah. You got to put that line in. You got to put that knowledge is the key. What is naked without the wisdom. So sometimes books would help. I used to say the only books I read were textbooks because I had to. I think because I'm a writer, so when you're a writer, you just like, you don't want to open up to other people's writing. You just want to, because you channel a lot of information, so you just want to stay in your own frequency. But there's no harm going outside and getting from other geniuses. Everyone's a genius. And you when you get that, you put the two and two together, you even come up with something better than whatever you ever gonna write or ever gonna think about. Or we all learn from each other. I learn from anyone, even a 2-year-old, 1-year-old, 8-month-old baby, 10-year-old, whatever. I just listen. I just see the way every human does. Even my cat, the dog, the butterfly, anything, even the grass, the blade on the grass, anything you can learn from the tree, even the wind, just the way the wind is, just even rain, you can learn from anything. What I got here, I got this book as well. I was trying to learn herbs and how to heal yourself with herbs. And a beautiful friend of mine gave me that Magical Herbalism, the secret craft of the wise. We connected on set. We were on a movie set. We were being extras or whatever. And we just connected and said, like, you're going to be the type of person I like these books. I got these books. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I think the next day she brought the books. I'm like, I'm like, seriously, how did you know I wanted to learn what herbs was healing and what herbs was this and that, It's like, I just felt it. So she gave me the book. I'm like, I was reading it and I was trying to get it back to her. We just lost contact. I don't know if you're watching this, I still got your book. And I ain't finished it yet. It's years ago. Any messages? All right, no. How many minutes have I been here? All right. I'm gonna go do my meditation now. I have them around. This is my amethyst. It's this huge. It's as big as my head. That's my amethyst crystal. The vibration and energy and frequency of the amethyst crystal is peace and resolution. So if you go into a place where there's a lot of disputes and there's battles or stuff, and you take your amethyst with you, it's gonna calm the place down. And calm you down and calm the people down. What else is over here that is huge? This guy, or this lady, I think I wrote love on it. This huge rose crystal, so huge. The frequency, the vibration and energy of the rose crystal is love. So it's on the heart, and it helps the heart. Helps you to get back to the base vibration, the vibration of love. And those that have heart issues, the rose crystal is good for you, for healing. Will help you out. And this is for those who are into crystals. Your permission slips, whatever you believe in, whatever works, whatever helps, go for it. I love crystals. My name is Stone. Go figure. I love the stones. I love nature. I am stone just real. So that's me. One more thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring my angel card, but I always have it here. I work with Michael, so Archangel Michael. Let me see if I can show you my tattoo of Archangel Michael. Okay. Yeah, you gotta see the music side. Because this is a music soul. This is a music soul. So the Archangel, yeah, I hit the sword. It has a sword, yeah, because it's like defense and all that kind of stuff. But it's just the energy to say you're protected, no matter what it is. Your angels do protect you, and it's got dreadlocks because that's my type of image. In my own image, in my own imagination, in my world. That's how Archangel Michael looks. It's different in your world. It's gonna be different in everybody's world. You're unique to do things in your way. And of course, I have the fiddle thing, the angelic music thing, because that's me. It's my soul. It's my frequency. So I work with that, and my higher consciousness, and that's part of my higher consciousness. And overall, I'll just say the word God, because we're so unique. But there's one thing central: most of us believe in a higher power, creator. Some of us don't, but then believe in yourself. If you don't, that's still okay. It's the same thing. No judgment. It's all the same. You should be loved for whatever you are. Everyone should be loved for whatever they are. All right, I'm gonna go do my meditation now, and happy Easter. I think tomorrow is Good Friday, probably. I may do another live tomorrow or the next. We'll see how it works. Someone just said, do this now, and I'm doing it now. I love you all. Know yourself. Know thyself. Be true to yourself. And know yourself. When you know yourself, you know life. And you know God. In your way. I love you all. Bye-bye. 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 Yeah, some people always say, how do you sleep with your hair? Can you see that? That's an extra pillow. You see, my head is not rolling out. My head is not rolling out because my hair helps. When I'm standing and people looking at me, it looks like that's going to be difficult. How do you sleep at night? I sleep so well. I have like extra pillows all around like that, It's so cozy. So I don't know what I would do without it. No, of course, I'll be all right. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, my beautiful cup is showing. I love this. I got this from my family. You know how much I love my son. That's me and my dear, beautiful, handsome son. Oh, we both love this cup, anyways. And we kind of drew love on it. Mm. Manifest. Another day, we'll talk about the tattoos and show you properly. Mm. The breath. Good night, yo. Much love.